Okay, so what we are going to do is essentially we're going to create a content area, a sidebar, and a wrapper class in CSS. So as you can see over here, this is the end design, the layout. So we want there's a sidebar on the left and the content area on the right side, and then there is your wrapper class. Essentially what we are going to do is we are going to create three classes in our VS Code. So this is basically how it will work. First of all, we created the CSS, and inside the CSS we created three classes. First of all, this is a wrapper class, the sidebar, and the content class. So these are the three classes that we created, and we gave them certain properties like the width of the wrapper class is 600 pixels, padding is 20 pixels, background color, etc. Similarly, we created a sidebar class, a content class, and gave them certain amount of properties. And now what we are going to do is we are going to link this CSS class with our HTML, and as you can see, we created a div and we gave it the class wrapper. After giving it a wrapper class, we need to create a certain amount of another class called sidebar, and what we are going to do is essentially create a heading or sidebar and some dummy text over here, and then we added another class called content, and inside the content we are going to add a certain amount of div tag like this, and now this is our main wrapper class as it ends over here. So now what we are going to do is we are going to create a nested div, and this div goes with this div, and notice that this is only a nested div, and there are certain elements that we want to highlight. So this is a basic structure.